Minnesota is bracing for the first true winter storm of the cold season, and tonight into early Wednesday morning, the Twin Cities and much of the state will experience a dramatic shift in weather conditions that will impact travel, commutes, roads, visibility, and Thanksgiving week planning in a significant way. As the system approaches, meteorologists emphasize that this storm, while not historic, has multiple elements that make it potentially dangerous, especially overnight. From heavy snowfall rates to powerful winds capable of blowing and drifting snow into near whiteout pockets, this storm will test early season readiness for residents across Minnesota and western Wisconsin. Today, we're breaking down everything you need to know: timing, impacts, snowfall totals, safety risks, and what to expect as temperatures crash and winds howl. The day begins deceptively calm across the Twin Cities metro and surrounding communities. Morning commuters will step outside to gray skies, lingering dampness, and patches of fog. Moisture in the atmosphere will lead to light mist and occasional drizzle throughout the early hours of the day. Roads will initially be wet but manageable, and temperatures will sit just warm enough to keep all precipitation in liquid form until later into the afternoon. While the morning may feel like typical late November gloom, forecasters warned that this is simply the quiet before a fast-moving and powerful system barrels in from the west. As the midday hours approach, steady rain spreads across the metro and much of southern and eastern Minnesota. Those heading out for errands, appointments, classes, or the first part of their workday will notice rainfall gradually intensifying. The evening commute is expected to be the first major weather pinch point, with widespread rain blanketing the metro between 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. Roads will be slick, visibility will be reduced, and traffic is likely to slow significantly. But this is also the critical turning point in the storm's evolution. Throughout the evening, temperatures will begin to tumble. The cold front associated with this system sweeps across the state, and as that colder air filters in, rain rapidly transitions to snow. What begins as a slushy mix quickly becomes steadier, heavier snowfall. As the evening goes on, winds intensify, gusting up to 35, 40, even 45 miles per hour in some exposed areas of the state. These winds are strong enough to create blowing snow, drifting across roads, and to drop visibility during heavier bursts of precipitation. By sunset and into the late evening hours, the Twin Cities metro is under full winter storm warning conditions. The warning, issued by the National Weather Service, covers the metro and much of central and northern Minnesota from 6 p.m. Tuesday until 9 a.m. Wednesday. Forecasters note that the combination of falling snow, blowing snow, and strong wind gusts will make travel hazardous, particularly along open roads, bridges, and rural stretches of highway. Even in the metro, swirling snow between buildings and on elevated ramps could create sudden changes in visibility. As the storm enters its peak intensity period, typically expected between roughly 9 p.m. and 3 a.m., snowfall rates may reach levels of 1 inch per hour or more in some bands. These heavier pockets will be scattered but impactful, especially when paired with the gusty winds. Snowflakes will be dry and powdery due to rapidly cooling temperatures, which makes them easier for winds to lift and blow, leading to drifting snow and localized whiteout conditions. Drivers out late Tuesday night or early Wednesday morning should be prepared for sudden low-visibility areas and slippery, untreated pavement. While the metro will face challenging conditions, the heaviest snow is forecast for central and northern Minnesota. Communities stretching from Alexandria to Brainerd, St. Cloud, Pine City, and into northwest Wisconsin are in the highest snowfall corridor. These regions can expect 5 to 8+ inches of accumulation, with some pockets possibly exceeding that if heavier snow bands set up longer than expected. This zone is also expected to see the strongest winds, further escalating visibility issues. By contrast, southern Minnesota, including places like Mankato, Albert Lea, and Rochester, is expected to receive significantly less snow, likely just 1 to 2 inches, given warmer air lingering longer there before the changeover. For the Twin Cities metro, most models converge on 3 to 5 inches of total snow, though parts of the northern metro, such as Anoka, Blaine, and Lino Lakes, may pick up slightly higher amounts due to their closer positioning to the main snowband. Southeastern areas of the metro, including Cottage Grove, Inver Grove Heights, and Lakeville, may remain closer to the lower end of the range. Overnight, as snowfall tapers from west to east, the winds remain a significant concern. Even after the heaviest snow is finished, blowing and drifting will continue through the pre-dawn hours. Plow crews will work through the night, but wind can push cleared snow back onto road surfaces, creating slick spots and reducing the effectiveness of early morning cleanup. Those commuting early Wednesday morning should anticipate slow traffic, possibly difficult conditions on less traveled roads, and limited visibility in exposed areas. Side streets may be especially slippery due to the rapid freeze that occurs as temperatures fall into the teens and low 20s overnight. Once the storm fully exits Wednesday morning, Minnesota will be left with a blustery, cold day with temperatures in the 20s and wind chills even lower. Any remaining snow on surfaces will freeze hard, and untreated roads, sidewalks, driveways, and parking lots may be slick well into the midday hours. Strong winds will persist, keeping the air biting and reinforcing the start of true winter conditions. Looking beyond the storm, the extended forecast continues the cold pattern. High temperatures are expected to remain in the 20s through Thanksgiving and into early next week. Nighttime lows will dip into the single digits and teens. No major storms are immediately projected in the days following, but smaller clipper systems could bring light snow chances later in the week. Minnesotans should prepare for persistent winter conditions, icy patches, and the seasonal challenges that come with the first significant snowfall of the year. This first winter storm acts as both a weather event and a reminder. It signals the transition into the coldest months ahead and emphasizes the importance of preparing vehicles, adjusting travel plans, and taking extra care during commutes and holiday travel. The combination of wind, visibility issues, and varying snow totals means impacts will differ from one part of the state to another, but the need for caution remains universal. Whether you're in the metro, central Minnesota, or western Wisconsin, the message is clear. Tonight's storm demands respect, patience, and preparedness as Minnesota settles into winter's grasp once again.